Hey there, I'm Kat, and this is Brews and Reviews. I don't know if you can see. Oh, it's gone. There was a cat right there drinking from that bit of the pool. That was weird. Anyway, so today I'm going to be talking to you about Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Okay, right. I'm so mad at you guys on BookTube, anyone who has read this book and not immediately told me to put down whatever I'm reading and pick that book up, because dear God, it was so good. I loved it so much. Literally couldn't put it down. I stayed up till like 1:30. I was like, there's no need to stay up till 1:30. I've got all the time in the world to read it the next day. Nope, I just carried on, kept on reading it, couldn't put it down. So, Illuminae is a YA, a sort of YA. I don't really class it as YA, to be honest. There are bits of it that are very YA, but most of it's really quite adult. It's a science fiction novel, and it is written in an epistolary fashion, which is quite interesting. There's like lots of emails and instant message conversations, so it's really interesting how it's done, and I think that actually helps to tell the story, because there's a lot of the time when you are filling in the gaps yourself and trying to make sense of what is happening, and it's really cool because it leaves a lot of it to your imagination, but like it just enough. So the story follows Katie and Ezra, who are a recently broken up boyfriend and girlfriend who live on a mining planet in the distance that is completely destroyed by a corporation, and they are on a fleet fleeing from that corporation and total destruction. And then there's a lot of other things that happen, but I'm not going to go into that because I really think that this one benefited from not knowing very much about it. Like, just knowing that like little premise, that was enough for me, and it really helped. So what do I love about this book? Absolutely everything. I loved everything. So I do have to say that, like, at first I found the characters a little bit immature. I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this love story sort of thing, but like, give it like a little bit of time and you start to understand the characters and you're like, okay, no, I'm with you for this. So really that was the only sort of thing that I didn't particularly like as much about it. After that, all of the mysteries and questioning who to trust and all of the things that happened, so tense and so gripping, and I got so into the atmosphere that I really couldn't put it down. Like, it kind of put everything that I loved about a sci-fi into this one book, and I was like, oh my god, I need it. And I just wanted to read the next one. I finished it and I was like, oh, this book was so great, I just want to read the next one, and I can't because I'm on holiday and I don't own the next two, which obviously is going to have to change as soon as I get home. I'm going to be like, Amazon, next day, delivery, please, I need. Honestly, if you're a fan of sci-fi, then you're pretty much guaranteed to like this book. It kind of reminded me of Battlestar Galactica, like that sort of with the military and the civilian sort of population mixed together, and how that sort of worked together, as well as other things happening in the background. I really liked that. I mean, Battlestar Galactica before it got, shit. But that's beside the point. I really enjoyed that, and everything about it just sort of drew me in and made me want to keep reading it and keep loving it, and I need the next two. I'm still mad at you guys. Why didn't you tell me it was great? Because I could go on and on about this, but for the sake of the 4 minutes 50 seconds of camera footage time that I have left on my camera, I'm going to stop. I loved it, and I really think if you enjoy any sort of science fiction or any sort of like gripping story, you're going to love Illuminae, and I really think you should pick it up. So if you enjoyed this review, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!